We're going to change the oil on a Ford diesel pickup today. This is the transmission pan. Don't drain it. This oil pan, we want to drain it. 16mm wrench you're going to need. If it's tight, you probably have to link 2 wrenches together. This thing holds 14 quarts, so make sure you have a big enough catch can to hold 14. Now we gotta drop the oil filter off of it. Use an oil filter wrench for this. I make many different kinds. This part's always messy. Okay, it should almost be ready to come off now. You know what you want to look for is that if the gasket hung out, you don't want to double gasket it. Right there, see the gasket's still stuck. We'll just push it off. Bam. Now time for our new oil filter. That's it. It is. I'm sure it ain't beat up or bent. You want to get a little bit of oil on the O-ring itself and then smear it like that. O-ring all lubed up, ready to put on. And you start tightening it down. Want it good and snug. You don't want that thing falling off. Hand tight's supposed to be good. This is a salesman's truck. They don't like to wash things, so I snug it just a little bit with the wrench. After all that, most of the oil's now out of the pan. We can go ahead and put the plug back in. Do not over torque it. That's the worst thing you can do. Snug it up. There we go. On the new Ford trucks, the hood latch is on the side, the passenger side. Or no, oops. We're on the driver's side of the engine. Oil goes in right here. Even says oil on it. Has a little picture. This truck holds 14 quarts. We buy oil in bulk, so I got a little can I'm putting in 5 quarts at a time. When you believe you got your 14 quarts in it, screw your oil cap back on, then you got to start the truck for a second. Okay. Give the oil a second to drain back down in the pan, and then we're going to check it right here on this one. Pull it out once and wipe it off. See, it's all over it, so you got to wipe it off. Okay, we'll slide it back in so we can get a good reading. Right there's the side we want to look at. It's right there at the full mark. It's exactly where it needs to be. When you're checking, it needs to be anywhere within the X's on this dipstick. And that's it on changing the oil.